And here it is. Isn't it beautiful? Just came out of the oven, golden brown. Yes, it looks wonderful, and I know it's going to taste wonderful. Well, hey y'all, here is a cast iron skillet. Got some bacon grease in there warming. Getting ready to make a pan of cornbread. This is not my cornbread skillet, but tonight is family night and I need to make a little bit more cornbread than usual. So this one is turning into a cornbread skillet tonight because it's bigger than my other one. And so that's what we got going on here. And then in here, I've been cooking a pot of beans, ham and beans. I soaked my beans last night and had these cooking all day. So my son Gunner requested ham and beans, so that's what we're having tonight. And I don't know if you're like me, but I make my batter up for my cornbread in the same kettle every single time. And I didn't this time because I need a little bit more because I'm making a bigger pan of cornbread. And it's just funny how using a different container just threw me off a little. I was like, you know, I'm just so used to, I don't measure, so I'm using my same kettle every time, putting in this, you know, I just know how to eyeball it. And so I had to stop and think with this one. With the other one I don't. But here's my cornbread mixture. It's getting ready to go in my cast iron skillet. And then because I had some time earlier, I went ahead and peeled and cut my potatoes. This is how I cut them for fried potatoes. You guys have heard me say it a bunch of times. I cut them this way. This is the way my mom always cut them. I know different people slice their potatoes different ways for fried potatoes. And then I just have water in here, and I just kind of been turning these, pushing them down and turning them over to keep them fresh. So I'll drain that water out and get those in the I'm going to use my double, it's like a long griddle that fits over two of my burners. I've showed it on here before too. So I'll fry up those potatoes. So that's what we're having tonight, just a simple supper of ham and beans, cornbread, and fried potatoes. And then I'll put out some onion and peppers and slice up some cucumber probably. And that's what we're having. And you know what I do on family night, I forget to show you. So I'm gonna try my best to show you tonight when I get my plate made. So yeah, just thought I'd show you what's coming along. Yay! Looks pretty perfect. I was hoping I had about the right amount here to fill this skillet, just like I do my other one. And it looks like I eyeballed it just right. So bacon grease in the bottom, pour your cornbread in, and then I just kind of usually scoop a little bit of the bacon grease around. And what that does is just helps get a good golden brown on the top. I love making food that I grew up on, and the memories that are associated with making food like that clear back to my grandparents being at their house in Virginia when I was a kid. We didn't live in Virginia, and we would travel there and a couple times a year, and my grandma always made ham and beans the day we got there because she knew that was my favorite. So yeah, these type of foods just have that association to my heritage, my childhood, and my family, and that makes them all the more special. Alright, here's a look at my fried potatoes. This is my griddle I was telling you about. You've probably seen me use it before. It's made by Tefal or Tefal, and it's a whole lot of potatoes tonight because unfortunately the bag of gold potatoes, it's like maybe a 15-pound bag I got at Costco. Just right away they started, I could tell they were needing to be used, like they were growing the eyes on them and all that. So, and I'm not making a lot of extra sides and stuff with this meal tonight, so I just really doubled or tripled up on the potatoes. So there's the fried potatoes, and I love potatoes just pepper and salt, but tonight I added some Trader Joe's onion salt and a little bit of garlic salt and plenty of black pepper. Here's a look at my cornbread, and it's coming along. So dinner is coming along. And here it is. Isn't it beautiful? Just came out of the oven, golden brown. Yes, it looks wonderful, and I know it's going to taste wonderful. Here's what I'm having for dinner tonight. I've got some brisket, beef brisket with some barbecue sauce, some baked beans. It's got big chunks of brisket in that, some leftover cornbread and some onion slices. The brisket and the beans are from City Barbecue. And so that is what's for dinner tonight. Alright, tonight we are having cheesy potato soup. You can see, got some bacon in there. So I'm just heating it through here. And I had a bag of Yukon Gold potatoes, the last 15-pound bag that I bought at Costco. They just did not last as long as I wanted them to. They were needing to be used, so I just turned the rest of them into potato soup. So I've got some bacon fried up in there. It's got some onion and some seasonings. It's looking delicious. So that is what we are having for dinner tonight. Cheesy potato soup, and I can put the recipe in the description below. Okay, we are on a sandwich kick. I mentioned that I think already. So this is some fresh deli lunch meat. We have maple honey ham and pickle pimento loaf or pepper pickle loaf, whatever it's called, by Eckrich. We have the Kroger Market Mill bread. Oh my, look at that. We have dill mustard, mayonnaise, onion, tomato, lettuce, and then we're having potato soup. We had leftover soup from last night, so tonight we're adding sandwich with it, and I'm going to show you James' hot ham and cheese. It looks amazing. Look at this. Oh my goodness. This is a hot ham and Swiss that James made. Wonderful, and he's having soup tonight too, so that's for dinner tonight. Well, I thought I would finish this video off with some clips from a Saturday morning breakfast. I made cheesy scrambled eggs and bacon and this delicious French toast made on the Apple Strudel Bread. You might have seen that in my grocery haul. I actually ended up making the last half of that loaf of bread into French toast because it was so delicious. Look at these beautiful farm fresh eggs. These are from my son Gunner and Abigail's chickens. They so kindly share those with us. So I'm going to get started here on the French toast. Look at this bread. It's got some of the strudel topping on the top. It is chock full of apples and cinnamon. This was a really tasty bread. I got this at Aldi. And just take a look at how interesting this egg turned out in the pan. This is James's egg. He ended up not having French toast and just wanted a fried egg and bacon. Putting a little salt and pepper on there. I've always done this. I've always told anyone, my family, anyone else, when you see the pepper, you know that the salt has already been on there too. Of course, you know, I knew how my boys and James like their eggs, so I always did this as they were frying. Here's the beautiful French toast. Just going to give that a flip, and then I used the remaining egg that I didn't need for the French toast and put a little cheese on that for a cheesy scrambled egg. That's what I had. This was so good. Thanks for watching another What's for Dinner video, guys. I'll be back next week with another one, and I appreciate you watching. We reached 1,000 subscribers. I'll talk more about that soon. All right, have a good one.